G'day, Facebook. How we doing? How are we?
Yo,
everybody.
We've had a bit of a mix around. I'm on this side now. Tim's on that side because basically Lloyd did the sign for me and I didn't want to reverse, and I've changed my camera. So I said, Tim, can we shift? And he's like, yeah, sweet. So all good. Hello, Facebook. How we doing? Tonight, it's a very special night. It is The Last Dance. It's Uber's final regular show. He will be back. He will be back whenever he wants to come back in, without a doubt. Tonight is his last scheduled regular appearance. Tim, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad at all. It was, a bit of a sad decision to come to, but one that I had to do. I put up on the page as to why I was, leaving and going to do my own thing. So, obviously, Ash and I had a huge falling out, and we need to start the gossip mill. We hate each other, and it was just a decision for myself. And I've had a great run on this podcast, but I decided that I needed to sort of put a lot of focus into what's going on at home. Paying off debt, buying a house, streaming more, creating content and stuff. And unfortunately, I just had to say goodbye to you wonderful people for a little while. We never know what the future holds, but at the moment, I have to look out for me. So,
yeah, definitely, for sure. And it wouldn't have been a light decision either, because despite our, we don't always agree on everything, and you and Ash have been known to. I've got to fix Ash's camera, and I've got to fix Betson's camera. What's going on there? 5 or 7. Did the wheelcam just went? I think.
Yeah.
I think wheelcam just died. Yeah, I think wheelcam just died. Yeah, we'll blame Ash. So we do like to butt heads a little bit, but we will miss Tim because Tim's big personality. He's big in stature too. I've met him. He's huge. I'm usually not one to have to look up. I'm 6'1". I was 6'2". I think I've shrunk. But Tim's just such a big personality and just an all around just a absolute beast of a man, to be perfectly honest. He's very.
I get told that all the time. Right now, I'm all over the place. The cameras are going crazy.
No, Willcam's got to come back in, and we should be good. Willcam's back in. Is it?
But it broke Ash. Look at his face. Look at that.
Okay. Is Willcam back?
Perfect.
Okay, I'll have to fix the camera.
Hi, Ash.
Hey.
I don't know what's going on.
Let me go over to Willcam. Let me see if Willcam's back in. Anything could happen here. No, Willcam's not in.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh,
Your,
hold on.
Your mic's
we're back.
turned to shit too, Ash.
I think we're back now. Hey, you can't blame me this week, chat. You can't blame this guy.
I didn't press the button I shouldn't have. We're all good.
And
Uber just got real dark too.
Yeah, it's broken my camera.
What just happened? Oh, God. I don't know if... Is anybody out there? I don't know what's going on. What's going on, chat? Is anyone there?
Oh, dear.
Hello? We back?
I don't know, are we?
I'm here.
I don't know.
That's a positive.
We back? Are we good? Oh, I think I was by myself for a while. We're back.
I have no idea what's going on with my...
We apologize.
No, you're looking good. No, everyone's back in. Everyone's back in their squares and we're all good.
It's all frozen.
We're all good.
Yeah, you're
it's
frozen, but as
frozen
long
on
as
mine.
you can hear us, that counts.
Oh, no, I can see you and I can hear you. I can redo the... What's going on now? Who's left now?
Ash.
Willcam's left in. Willcam's left again.
I don't understand what is going on, eh? It's like Wheelcam dropped out and then I rejoined Wheelcam and then I got kicked out and
we lost that, and now Jert's gone.
I'm here. I'm here.
This is the best.
What is
Why
going
is
on?
there 7 people in the call?
That says 5 of 7. We're missing Willcam.
And then who's the 7th?
Oh, it's my missus. Hold on.
Why is your missus in this call?
No, apparently she's just like on the list of people that's been here. Oh my goodness. All right.
Oh dear.
No idea what's going on.
Cam, just hold it up. Yeah.
Betson, what have you been up to this week, mate?
Not a whole lot for me, man. Same old, same old. Just battling lockdown number 5. So I'm still working. I am an essential service worker, which is cool. Same old, man. I'm in that sweet part of my old man life where it's the same shit every week and it's just a different day. So,
oh yeah. Do you know if you take a shit at 11:57 at night, you do actually do the same shit different day?
Oh, I could start at
Wow.
I could start at 11 and make my way into the next
Oh,
day.
for
Do some Sudoku or something. Rock out
Oh, for sure.
One bit.
For sure.
No breaks.
I just got to fix your camera, so hopefully nothing else breaks.
No doubt in my mind, there was some bloke on the year 2000, like on 1999 New Year's Eve. He was
Oh, he'd
doing
be loving
something
it.
just so he can say, oh, I did a millennium long shit.
That's it. I haven't shit since last millennium.
Oh.
There we go. I think everyone's. Oh, now Lloyd's fucked up. Oh my god. We're a fine oiled machine, chat.
Are you sharing your screen with us? Because I can't see anyone. I can. Sorry, I can just see Ash and Lloyd.
I can see.
Yeah, well,
I
think Jared switched his camera because I'm fully in the feed now and it's working just fine. So
yeah.
we'll just keep chatting and we'll get to see. Look, we just went to the Jared is the ominous voice in our ear holes.
Yeah. I can refresh. I can refresh the thing for you if you would like, but
Nah, it's all good.
Don't. Yeah, it's working. We can see that it's
We're
working.
skating on thin ice at
Just
the
go
moment,
with
I think. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
That's all. I just wanted to say to everyone, thank you for all the kind words. I truly do appreciate it. It's very humbling to see so many people say that they're going to miss me. It's
Yeah.
I don't get it very often. No
It's
one.
quite funny because like everyone thinks that Tim, you and I just like constantly at each other's throat, but like when we do like a live stream between the two of us, we like get along fine. We're just like
we just have differences of opinions, and we're not afraid to prosecute the argument. But we've never had a problem ever. Like it's all fake chat. We do it just for the lols.
It's a
you ever
bit
seen wrestling-y?
Yeah. It's all K-fab. Yeah, that's it.
What about you, Lloyd? What's new with you?
Well,
Take the
in
fucking hat
obviously-
Take the fucking hat off. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to
For
see
God's sakes, chat. All right.
Ah!
Oh, leave
He's
it
done
off.
it.
Leave it. You
done
can't
it.
shave your head and suddenly wear a hat. That's against the rules, mate. Just take it off.
Oh,
There you go.
happy? Is chat happy?
Yes.
No, we're not.
There it is.
But it'll work.
Feels like
You look-
240 grit
Mate,
sandpaper. at the
you
moment.
and
shine
Warren,
that shit
you
up.
and Warren Parry could be twins.
Holy shit, they could.
Oh my god.
I think
My
Lloyd's a
God.
mix. Lloyd, you're a mix of cousin. You're a mix of Uncle Fester and cousin
Uncle
It.
Fester.
But it's
In
only because
cousin
a
It.
lot of his
Yeah,
beard has
I'll take
blended
that.
into his shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Warren Parry, mate.
It's my built-in mask.
Your doppelganger has arrived.
Yeah. No. Well, obviously, in the past 2 weeks, everything has turned to shit again. Victoria's in lockdown again. My cafe is closed again.
is.
Yeah. So we are back in isolation and just kicking back until we're not in isolation. Pretty much.
Everyone's telling you to fucking put your hat back on.
Get stuffed. No. Yeah, so no, not much is happening, guys. I've been working heaps on my stream. I've got some new ideas happening. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to possibly eat one of these bad boys on Friday.
Oh my god. Is that
Oh
World's
no,
hottest gummy bear.
no,
We-
no, no. Lloyd,
I know. I know.
Lloyd-
it's like going to be pure
Lloyd,
death.
you will be. No, you have no idea.
You guys are
That
famous.
thing, no bullshit. That's like the sun
I've
took
got
a
2
shit.
here, Ash. I'll
It's
se-
like
I'll send-
it's like
I'll
a
send
sun
them to
took
you
a
if you
shit
want
in your
one, Ash.
mouth.
It's
Lloyd,
challenge
you
accepted.
you. Oh, let's do it. Oh man, you no.
Yes,
Lloyd, that's like the
we're
sun-
sending him one.
It's like the sun took a shit in your mouth, and you don't realize how chewy that little gummy bear is. You will be chewing that for about a minute. That's
Sorry,
the
did you
chewiest
just
thing
say
ever.
Did you say that your kid just took a shit in your mouth?
No, it's like the sun took a shit in your
I'm
mouth.
sorry, but I can't relate. Okay.
It's like your son took your shit in the mouth.
The sun, the big ball of fucking gas in the sky.
No,
Church
actually
of
though,
Fudge.
fucking Thursday night, I'm laying in bed, I'm sound asleep, 3:00 in the morning, and I just hear this, and my little boy just throws up all over me in bed, like coats the bed. I jumped out of bed, grabbed him out, pretty much ripped my shoulder out of its socket, getting him to to the bathroom, and he didn't know what was happening because it was his first time like having explosive vomit.
Sleep bomb, yeah.
Jesus.
He's looking up in the air going, Daddy, when's it going to stop? And as he's vomiting and it's just going everywhere. It was like projectile.
Oh my
God.
Did you figure out what it was? Like,
Gastro. He just had gastro. So it was what a time.
See, I got Mike Tyson by my son last night about like 3, 4 in the morning. I just get this, and I literally wake up as I get punched across the jaw. Obviously, he's gone, and just fucking rocked me. Not as bad as a vom, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, you've seen something similar on a German DVD.
Well, Alyssa's at that stage where it's like, you know, you hear out from the bathroom, Dad, I need your help to wipe my bum. And then you walk into the bathroom and she's already bent over like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Please give me some time to adjust.
There was one morning when my eldest was still needing help with his butt, and then I had the twins as well. So I think it was before 7 o'clock one morning, and I had wiped one ass and changed 2 shitty nappies before 7 a.m. I was like, fantastic. It's fatherhood things.
Was it one of those asses your own, or?
No, not including myself. There you go.
Yeah, not that day. Not that
Would have been like 5.
Yeah, we're doing toilet training at the moment, so there is plenty of shit-filled jocks at the moment, and it's really not fun.
Oh, it's not, is it? We've got Henry. Yeah, we've got Henry to. He goes in the daytime, but at nighttime we're still struggling to get him to get up and go to the toilet. So he's just like,
My boy just puts it off into the absolute last minute. He's like, nah, gotta go now. Like, fuck him, grab him and like, you know, run him down the hallway.
Bezos' Jerd's carer has to wipe his ass.
No, Beezy, no you don't. No you don't, Beezy.
He's got an adult diaper sponsor, Beezy.
That's part of his mod duties. All right, Chad, if you don't know, you've got to like the post, you've got to like the going live post, and you've got to comment something, and you can go into you're going to draw for a chance to win and spin that wheel. So at the moment we have 58 people. We got 69 giggity.
Nice.
We had 69 in chat. So a lot of you haven't done that yet. Hit the like button and comment, and we're gonna draw probably 3 names out over the course of the show. There you go.
Woo!
Betson, I think, have you said what you're up to this week?
Yeah, man. And then I went to Lloyd and we went, oh, his head. So Ash,
Oh, that's right. Everything got fucked up. Ash.
Yeah. So another week of lockdown and working from home, but I have pulled back on the daily videos. This is my first week where I haven't had to upload a video like every single day, and it's
Fuck.
Oh, shut up, mate! You wouldn't even know where my channel is. Jesus
Mate, I'm always seeing your videos in my feed, and I know that like I'm just going, oh, skip,
Scroll.
skip.
Anyway, so this is your final episode, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, just double checking. No, it's going good. It's given me a lot of opportunity to work on stuff that I haven't had the opportunity to in the past. So like I've already filmed like 2 fat chats that will be the first episode will be airing next week, and I've got another one to film tomorrow and another like 2 on the weekend. So I'm banking up on fat chats and got other stuff in the pipeline. So other than that, just just been sitting. I'm just waiting for you to leave. I got the drink ready, mate. I'm just gonna have a great big old swig when you're gone, Tim.
Working and masturbating from home. That's it.
Hey, it's never.
Why has he got masturbating in quotation marks? Like,
wait,
no,
does
that's
that mean you're
literal.
masturbating at work?
Yeah, that's literal. Well, technically.
Working and masturbating from home.
No, shouldn't working be the one in the quotes?
Or was it be working and masturbating from
Yeah.
work? Like, I'm very confused. The opposite of that.
Yeah, I know about you guys, but masturbators not work. It's.
Just let that one hang.
Yep,
Leave
we'll
it.
just
Go on.
crickets. Yep, let's leave that hang. Hazelnut is back. Yes, hazelnut is back for the people that enjoy that flavour. Yes, it's back.
Great flavor.
Man,
Hey, Marcus, welcome to the chat, Marcus. By the way, we got a first timer here. We got a
Hey, Marcus.
Hey.
thanks for having me.
in the chat.
No worries at all, mate. No worries at all.
Welcome.
That's it. First time listener, first time talker. There you go. Perfect. So
What about you, Jed, man? How's your week been?
Oh, my week's been all right. Actually, we got a fair bit done. Oh, Lloyd's camera's gone again. I'll fix that in a sec. We've done some painting. I've redone Jerdville's studio since we were last here. It's now no longer red. It's a nice shade of neutral. I've got a brand new desk too, which is fantastic. It stands actually
nice, by the way.
It stands up actually, chat.
I
work from home.
Standy desk.
If you're working from home, chat, I always say goodbye, and I do this at the end of a stream now. I just wave as it just disappears out of my life. But it's really good. So now I'm getting a bit more active out here in the studio, and just it all sort of adds up. I did like a 4-hour stream last night playing some VR and just moved around the whole time, so it was really good. So no, I really recommend a standing desk, especially now with lockdown. A lot of people are at home. You don't think it would change much, but it you do notice it. Like, you know, it's good. Other than that, just streaming like normal, and yeah, that's it. Pretty look homeschool. Oh, homeschooling. Oh, chat. If you're out there and you're a parent, homeschooling. How much fun is homeschooling? Oh my god.
1 + 1 = 2.
I've got this time last year, I had 2 in kindergarten, and Link was in year 3, and now he's in year 5, and the twins are in year 1. Thankfully, they're a bit more prepared. They're doing a lot more on Zoom, which is good because that gets them teacher time for like half an hour, twice a day or something. But yeah, if you're out there homeschooling your kids, I know what you're going through. We will get through this, hopefully, at some point.
You thought the pandemic was bad. Homeschooling is the real fucking problem.
Yeah. Yeah, homeschooling. Teachers need more money, chat. Teachers need more money. Yeah, other than that, just usual shit for me. Nothing exciting. Yeah. How's the weight gain going, Jerd, knocking the kilos off? Yeah, I started back last week. Being a lot more stricter, and yeah, it's going good. I'm trying to treat it differently this time. So like last night I had dinner, but then we had a little bit of something sweet afterwards, which normally I wouldn't have done before. And I'm just trying to think long term, and like just permanent sort of lifestyle decisions rather than trying to catch back up to where I was, because there's no like I've forgiven myself for putting weight on. So now it's just a matter of just cut down those bad days and only having a bad day every now and then, and it's just life now. Like that's the thing. So
yeah.
And just making little changes, like even just having the standing desk is going to get me a little bit more active out here, considering I spend so much time out here at night. So yeah, no, it's going good. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate that.
Out of curiosity, how much was that desk?
This desk, this is the standing desk with the fancier sort of wood finish. It's an Omni desk. I think. Look, it wasn't cheap, but it's definitely worth it. Like it's sturdy as shit, and the cable management's not bad with it either, and it looks good. You can get different. You spend as much as you want on it. Like I spent extra on the cable bar management bar thing, which you need. I will chat to you about it offline.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to know because I'm interested. I'm very much interested.
They're really good. I really rate it, and I really like the finish that it's got. It's really nice. So anyway. There you go.
Yeah, but Tim, you wouldn't see your desk with your mouse blanket you got on there anyway.
He doesn't see half of his room because of that mouse blanket.
Yeah. It's good on a cold night though. You just rug up underneath it. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Geez. So if anyone has any questions in the chat, just feel free to put it in there. We've lifted a couple of posts off the Man Shakers Facebook page. Just as a reminder, guys, if you want to discuss anything on that Man Shakers Facebook page and you potentially want us to discuss it on Man Talk, put a hashtag Man Talk on there because I did a search. There's nothing in there, so we just pulled some random ones from.
So what Ash is saying, the fuck, all of you,
pull your heads out and give us something to talk about.
God, you want the free things? Well, this is what you have to do in exchange. All right.
Yeah.
Goods, services, transactions.
I'm just going to find those. Just going to find those things that you did. You did ping Ash because I hadn't actually got them as yet, so I'm going to find them now.
Look, I would act surprised, but I really am not.
No, but
Yeah.
All right, so that is that one there. Got it.
Aren't you glad this only happens once a fortnight now?
I like how we pulled out.
I've got it.
All the stops. Tim's farewell. It's like everything that could go wrong has.
Look. But that's the thing. It wasn't my mistake this time. Craziness.
This is the true memory that Tim will leave with. It's what an actual dumpster rolling down the hill, perpetually getting more on fire. He's
That's
like, I won't miss this.
That's it. And what we're gonna do tonight is because the wheel cam is not working. Oh, Ash can still spin it. We just can't see it. That's right. I was going to say Tim should just pick a color and just go.
I'm just saying, like, I'm going to pick that it's an ultimate pack for all 3 winners. Let's just making a call.
Okay, you can tell Jesse that. That's
you can do that.
You
You can do that. Okay, let's. Jared, fix Lloyd. Oh, I've got to fix Lloyd. Yeah, Lloyd's been fixed years ago. All right, let me fix.
Get right.
I'll fix Lloyd. There we go. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why the cams are doing that tonight. Like, the wheel cam's no longer coming in and out, so I don't know.
Has there been an announcement of Tim's replacement yet? Holy fuck, I'm not gone, bro.
No. On that note too. On that note, what I was sort of thinking about when Tim sort of said, I haven't chatted to the boys, so this is like we're doing it live. I think we're just going to stick with us 4. And look, if we think that we want to get a guest on at some point, we can get a guest on because we can fit a guest right in here now. And then when Tim wants to come back, he can come back whenever he wants to come back. But we're just going to stay the foursome. Like, you know,
Awesome.
we can't. You can't replace him. Like, it would be wrong to try and even replace him. So
You'd have to be bloody tall. I'll tell you that much.
He'd have to be very tall, big shoes. Tony Penis.
Tony Stark, yeah. Then
Tony Stark. Oh, jeez.
They're not going to replace Tony Stark. Now that spoilers, he's gone. We ain't. You know. What? Sorry, that's spoilers for 22 movies if you haven't seen any of them.
What? Hey, chat, we got 101 people in here. Well, we did when I said that. We got 97 now. Chat, if you haven't already, hit the like button, comment. We're going to draw a prize winner right now, and Tim's reckon he's going to just give whatever away. So we'll see what happens here. Let's do that. Let's get comments. Let's see how many we've got now. We have Gertz, drum roll, 76. That's better. Let's draw. Let's draw it. Stuff it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to say it because we can't see it.
Apparently, I'm coming through really muffled. Is that so?
It is a little bit now.
It's because you are 2 millimeters
Yeah,
from the microphone.
you're swallowing your microphone.
Don't deep throat the fucker. Step back.
Yeah.
Now speak.
Just speak normal.
Okay.
You're fine.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
Apparently, I was coming through really quiet. Like
no, you're fine. My levels here are fine.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to swallow these blue microphones. They do the work for you.
Oh.
we do love blue. We do love blue, but you don't need to.
Proudly sponsored by Blue.
Yeah, you don't need to be swallowing that shit. All right, here we go. Okay, the winner is Cameron Servenda, and it says, "Hi guys, 6.1 on my journey so far. 6.1 kilos down. Cameron, come on down. Yeah. Fantastic. Get in.
Get an ultimate pack done.
Yeah.
Ultimate pack done. Okay, cool. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go like this, boys, and hopefully this will get my screen back.
Spin that, Ash.
It's the screen back, boys.
Oh, yep.
Fantastic. All right. And ultimate pack.
Oh, what do you know?
Is Cameron here though? That's the question though. Is Cameron still here?
Oof, Cameron's
if Cameron's not here.
Like minute.
Can you imagine not being here and getting an ultimate pack? Can you imagine still being here?
You need to.
He's there.
Fix Betson.
Oh my! For the love of Christ!
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, he's there. Sweet.
Yep.
Oh, he is. There he is. Yeah.
Congratulations, Cameron.
So Cameron, on it. Mr. Lloyd will be hitting you up, I think, to get your details.
All over it.
Then he'll offer you the ultimate pack.
After he sends you the obligatory dick pic.
Yeah, Lloyd will just hit you up inappropriately and then be like, "Oh yeah, you won a prize. I forgot about that. Sorry."
3 a.m. may call you. I can't do this anymore.
You get the occasional 2 a.m. message. Hey, you up?
I wish I didn't shave my head.
All right, so we got.
Will you still love me, Cameron? Do you still love me?
I promise it will go back.
All right, so here we go. We got these. We got this one. This one's a big one. Here we go. This may well be controversial. But I struggle with the idea of Ray Warren. Struggle with the idea of treat/cheat meals, celebration meals, as Ash calls them. I personally do not have. Personally, do not do treat meals as such. My idea of a treat is to go out and eat a steak and salad. To be honest, I had steak and salad like 4 times a week when I was losing weight. So for me, I wouldn't class that as a treat meal, but each to their own. So I don't have to cook. My whole reason for starting Manshake is because I'm sick of being a fat, and wanted a lifestyle change. Jared. It's fuck. Okay, well, fat fuck. All right.
We've said it a few times already.
Yeah. No, but I don't want to call it. I don't want to. I know it's his words. I just still don't want to call him a fat fuck. And wanted the lifestyle change, and that lifestyle change meant none, and I mean none of that junk food that got me to where I was. I've got an opinion on that. I'll come back to that. To me, it's not about moderation. It's about eating healthy and not foods that are not good for me. Whether I like them or not, it seems to me that a treat meal is just an excuse to keep eating bad things. They got us here. I appreciate that people want to be able to eat what they want and learn in moderation. I just find the idea of treat meals alien to what I'm personally trying to achieve. I'm not trying to piss people off. I'm just trying to explain why I started Manshake and why treat meals are not an option for me. Lost 27 so far. I hit 93 the first time since I don't know when this morning. Fantastic.
I think we all have something to say about this. Yeah.
Before we get too far into it, I just want to remind you guys, this guy's been around for a while. I didn't pick this one to leap down throats, and this is just to share our opinion because because we all have a different opinion on this one. So Jerdman, if you want to get started, you can.
I'll get started. Being someone that's done, like, technically has finished my weight loss journey that I'm now back on, obviously, but I was like that. I was like that when I was losing. I had to lose 80 kilos. So I was like that. And I had I don't know how much you have to lose. You've lost 27 and you hit 93. Okay. I had to lose like 80 kilos. So I was very, very strict. And with that comes the fact is I had about maybe 3 cheat meals in the year. When you then decide to have a cheat meal, although a lot of things happened, I decided to have cheat meals as well as not doing much at the gym as well. But I would say you look at someone like Ash. Ash has lost, what are you down? What are you down now, Ash?
59 points.
Okay, Ash is down 60 kilos, right? He's down 60 kilos and he's had KFC every fucking week his entire journey and he's lost 60 kilos. So he's not missing out on what he enjoys. He just has it once a week. I've now got to a point now where every Friday when we could go out, I would have like a southern fried chicken burger, which I would not have done during my weight loss journey. But now it's about moderation and it's about a whole lifestyle thing for me. Like that's the thing now. It's a lifestyle change. So I've done the no cheat meals thing and it worked. I lost 80 kilos. But I still think you need to have a little bit of that in your life to enjoy your life and not to be living in a monastery, eating your brown rice and water. So I've been on both sides of the fence. So I completely see where you're coming from. But I don't see treat meals as a bad thing, as long as it's not opening the floodgates. That's the thing. Like my treat meals would result usually in me opening the floodgates. Now I've learnt that no, you just have your treat meal and that's it. Walk away.
Mm. Well, yeah, because like part of the reason why I believe we're all here in this situation is because we indulge in those what were deemed as a treat meal constantly. We would see that as a daily diet, and I foresee myself at least always kind of wanting to have these kinds of foods, and it is something that I feel that I should not exclude from my diet if I'm training my body to adjust to only having these as a every so often kind of thing. It's very important for me to have these, to know that once I get to the weight that I want to get to, if I suddenly start eating, if I go and have my very first feed of KFC, that it doesn't start like the Indiana Jones boulder rolling down, chasing whatever his name is, Harrison Ford. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I want to train myself to eat in moderation. That's basically what I see a celebration meal as. And I think it is also, there is some science backing it to the point where if you live a diet in total exclusion, your body will tend to react in a certain way with leptin hormones and all sorts of other crap, where it will then decide to retain fat. For some people, that can really hinder results. So having that sort of like increase of fat and carbs, like maybe once every so often, can actually help weight loss and promote it.
Yeah, so my obviously Ash's approach there is a bit more of from a physical benefit. For me, it's a mental benefit, right? Like, you know, for me, this physical transformation has also been an incredible mental transformation, right? Like for me, the reason that I ate so poorly before is I was coping. It was a coping mechanism for me, an inappropriate coping mechanism, an inaccurate coping mechanism. So I had to break that. I had to disconnect why I was trying to heal myself or self-medicate with bad food, right? And then understanding that is still important, and that's something that I needed. And I if I went cold turkey, I'd only go worse, you know, because obviously that was that part of it was a necessity for me. So the idea of a cheat meal is it's that thing to look forward to during the week. That's that light at the end of the tunnel, and you know, like I said, I had KFC this Saturday, the one that just went, right? And the endorphin rush that I received after it was just bizarre. I was like, I remember why I used to eat this shit all the time, because I feel fucking fantastic. Like it was just kind of feeling really good. I was just so happy. And like it's a bad thing. And like knowing now that I'd be like, cool, I feel good and I'm not gonna flip and get worse. It was just that I can still get that hit. I can still get that, and I'm now at a point where I can look at it and go, yeah, okay, cool, that was fun. I enjoyed that, but now it's off that until the other week. Because, you know, what's your plans until you're fucking 80? Are you just going to do this until the day you die? Like, that is a pretty miserable existence if you'll only ever eat shakes and minimal meals until you die. Like, this is a lifestyle change. And that means you need to get to a point where you are maintaining, where you are in a position where you're not going to just, you know, if you're like, oh, I'll fall off that slope of the floodgate slope and I'll never get it back, then then you're doing this wrong. Because if that's the fear, if that's your process, you will never get out of this. Yeah. You need to click that side. What about you, Lloyd?
Yeah, see, yeah, I 100% agree with all three of you guys so far. I honestly feel that rewarding yourself with something that you really enjoy once a week, whether it's on a Friday or Saturday night, could be like Adam McDougall's even said on how having that one night to go out, spend some time with friends. I know obviously we haven't got that at the moment. Going out, having a pub meal, couple of beers, that one day a week makes a world of difference for how you feel. And like, to be honest, your life, there's always going to be events in your life where there's going to be food that is bad for you. Essentially, it tastes fantastic. You're going to have birthdays, you're going to have Easter, you're going to have Christmas. These are all occurring things every bloody year. Enjoy them. Why be the guy standing in the corner drinking a water, and like, allow yourself that one day to let your hair down and have something that you want. So I don't know. I think it's just finding the balance. It really is.
What about you, Sim?
I think it's very interesting that you frame your conception of what good and bad food is. Like, personally, I don't subscribe to the good versus bad food debate. I look at it as nutrient density. You know, there are foods that you're going to eat that aren't, you know, as dense in nutrients and aren't as good for you as, you know, some other foods. Yeah. But I think a lot of good versus bad food has been forced on you by what people see on social media. And a lot of the times, you know, if you follow like the Fitness Chef or any other dietitians and stuff like that, you'll see that a lot of the times when you break down what is considered a healthy fad or anything like that, it's actually it's not as healthy for you as you would honestly think. The carb debate, for example, I don't know why my camera's gone all weird. I do apologize.
Did it change a lot or something just then?
No, I didn't change anything. It just does this for strange reason. Okay. The carb debate as well is a lot of people saying, you know, they think that carbs are like the devil. You know, you can't ever touch carbs. You can't have carbs. They're the worst thing ever. But at the end of the day, carbs fuel your body and your brain. And the problem isn't that you eating carbs makes you fat. It's eating carbs and then doing nothing after eating carbs makes you fat. And my idea of cheat meal, not actually, you know, I hate the word cheat meal. I like treat meal instead. The reason that I think it's so good is because food, it's not about just what's good for your body from a metabolism and a digestion and a, you know, a physical sense. It's what's good for your soul as well. Like Lloyd said, you don't want to be that dude sitting in the corner eating a fucking salad and drinking water while everyone else is enjoying themselves. You want to be part of that. Food is such a huge part of our social aspect. And, you know, yes, you do have to learn moderation. You do have to learn discipline. Absolutely agree that you need those things. But you don't want to cut off one of the most important things that for the human body, for the soul, for your mental health. You know, it's just like if you eat too much bad food, your body will tell you that you're not having a great time. And if you're just eating boring, same old healthy meals with no sort of relaxation, your body's going to say to you, like, this is getting a bit boring. You know, this is getting a bit bland. And it's just, I think like Ash is the perfect example of how you can have that balance of being good 5-6 days a week and then one night having a greasy ass feed and loving it and then going, I don't need that for another week.
Like, look behind Ash. Look. Okay.
Seriously, I sit in my lounge room and watching the football. I look over through this doorway and I see the Colonel staring right at me. And then on the TV, it's like, you know, the video ref comes up with KFC, you know, and every second ad, I don't care. I love it. You know, it's not just an obsession with KFC, because it really isn't. Because, like, you know, in my area, like, since starting this weight loss journey, pretty much everything's been in lockdown, like, after the first couple of months. So the first couple of months of doing my journey, I was actually going out and having like big, you know, Asian feeds or, you know, just things like a normal celebration meal would be. But then everything shut down except for fast food. And then I kind of got into a habit of just doing KFC each week, and they do it well at my local one. So I enjoy that. And it is something that I look forward to every week. And you guys have absolutely nailed it. There are so many social, like, obligations where you go to, be it like weddings and birthdays and all that kind of stuff, and it's very food centric. Like, everyone's like, should we bring some food? You know, and I want to enjoy that, and I want to train myself to enjoy that.
I challenge people in chat to go out and talk to a few dietitians, right, and ask them about carbs, because I guarantee you they will give you a very different response to what you seen to fucking Shreddy Max on fucking Instagram, who's telling you that carbs are the devil, who's got no qualifications whatsoever except for the fact that he's got abs that he's probably fucking starved himself to have. You know, he will tell you that carbs are the enemy. Like, I hate this carbs debate. Carbs are not the enemy. It's how active you are after you eat them that is the enemy. You know, like, if you're not eating carbs, if you're not eating carbs, then your body will not have as much energy throughout the next couple of days as, like, it's just, it is literally a source of fuel for your body.
I want to just touch on that. Like Jade sort of says in chat there, me being a big dude, I could eat a loaf of bread, and this is me. This is like not a carb thing. This is me though. I could have easily eaten a loaf of bread pretty much a day. Like 6 wheat bix, like all that sort of stuff. So for me, when I started, I had a thing where carbs were the enemy for me, because they were my biggest weakness. It wasn't really sweets, wasn't really chocolate or salty shit. For me, it was carbs. It was bread, it was pastas, it was rice, it was lasagnas, it was all that sort of shit. So for me, I knew I had to break that. I had to snap that habit. So for me, I treated carbs as the enemy for my entire weight loss journey, pretty much. And now when I hook into a Vegemite sandwich, I'm like, this sandwich is fantastic. I have more like potato now. I have more rice. Like, so I'm introducing all that back in. But for me, I had to snap that habit. I had to snap that reliance crutch of a carb. I had to snap that.
But can I ask you, Jed, were carbs truly the enemy, or was it the
No, it was me
amount?
being a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Me
I'm
being
gonna
a
say,
fucking
'cause,
idiot
like,
for 35 years.
A loaf of bread a day is unreasonable for a normal person.
No, that's what I'm saying. But my weakness was carbs, so I had to snap there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well,
Well, as I said before, it's that mental connection to it, right? Once that's broken, once you can repair that, then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, I said, like, Ash has a constant reminder behind him to be like, oh yeah, KFC's fucking mad. But no, he's using it the other way. It's an image. It's like a totem, right? Like, look at that, go, haha, it's not Wednesday. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what I look forward to. Like, you need goals. Like, yes, you can have your grand goal of losing your weight, your end goal weight, right? That's fucking fantastic. But if you need those intermittent goals, otherwise you'll never win. Like, cool, Wednesday is fucking treat meal day. Treat meal day. You know, and that's what you need. Reasonable goal settings that you can achieve, because I'm sorry, if you go super hard, you will break, you will relapse, and you will do worse. And you know what I mean? Like, it's that easy. It's that simple, right? Like, you crave what you can't have. And unless you have the most incredible willpower in the world, which, you know, once again, to be blunt and honest, if you did, you wouldn't be in the position you are now, then you're going to have a bad time. If you don't want to do crash diets, if you don't want to do a diet, then fall off the wagon, then be on a diet again and fall off the wagon, you need to make stronger long-term change. And that means adapting to the way the real world eats.
Do you want this to be a positive experience, or do you want to be miserable? Like, that's the question.
But this being all said, ladies and gentlemen, we're not telling you to go out and eat KFC, go out and eat Hungry Jack's, go out and eat, you know, whatever you want. Because there are some people that, for some, it will be a trigger because they're maybe very early on in their journeys and whatnot. But it's just that, don't feel that you've completely undone everything if, like, maybe once a month or once a fortnight or a week, if you want to be a week, you have that meal where it's outside your plan. Don't crucify yourself over it, because you don't burst a flat tire and then slash the other three. You just change tire and you're back on track. And for those who may struggle with the concept of treat meals, celebration meals, and they want to have that in between where they may have a meal that's a bit higher in the fat content or the carb content to what their plan is, try going out for a 10-15 minute walk after you have that feed. You feel so good after it. So the moment your fork hits the plate, you're done, you get up and go out for a walk around the block, 10-15 minute walk, and you'll feel fantastic. And that's what I've been doing after my KFC feeds. And usually I'll just be there getting the chicken sweats going, like
meat
or
sweats.
do what old Brad Bandicoot does and have it in the middle of the day. So by the time you go to bed, you're not lying around.
Yeah.
You know how
your meal, your lunch.
how you guys did that that little thing of me as a Jehovah's Witness going to the door with my German plan. I think we need to Photoshop one for Bandicoot with the burger plan, because he's like Cold Burger. He's going to end up in Waco, Texas, in a commune, praising the glorious burger. I tell you what, he is.
He loves it. He loves a burger.
It's happening.
I lost 30 kilos and I had pizza once a week. Like, I fucking love pizza. It's just, like, don't give up the things you love. Just incorporate them into what you're trying to do. It's, like Ash said, we're not telling you to go out and eat like a fucking Big Mac every night. We're saying, hey, once a week, have a fucking Big Mac. You're allowed to. It's okay. Fit it into your plan.
But I'm enjoying like I said, steak and salad. I was having that 3-4 times a week because it's easy as shit to do. Yeah, it's like 4 minutes to cook a steak. I had more steak in the last 2 years than I have in my entire life. But I found that I enjoy a lot of a wider range of foods now than I did when I was losing weight. So for me, it's been like this whole like Willy Wonka sort of land of food. Look at all these foods that you did not even try before when you're a big dude. Like the last 2 nights, I've had an omelette. Like, but the last 2 nights, my wife's made omelettes, and what she does is she saw it on that Nadia Bakes, one of the bake-off ladies. Anyway, you make your omelette in your pan, and you get like a flatbread. And then you put it on top, and then you flip it. Once it's sort of crusted in, you flip it over on a plate, and then you slide that back into your pan and crust the bottom of your pita bread with your omelette. And then you cut it up and you eat it like a pizza, the omelette, like it's an omelette pizza. Phenomenal. I've had capsicum, ham, cheese, some herb, a little Salt Bay of herbs. It is fantastic. We've had it the last 2 nights.
Making
So
me
good.
flustered, Jared. That sounds
So good, man.
That sounds like an
Oh,
experience.
that was so good. Nothing like eating an omelette like a pizza. Oh, baby. That's really good. I think we should, while we're on, unless anyone has anything else to say about this.
No.
No, I feel we
No,
kind of
that's
hit it.
good.
Lloyd, we've kind of all spoken around.
Yeah, no, all pretty good.
Basically, yeah.
All right. I think we should. I think we should do another winner. So let's do that. We'll get the comments.
Can I just say
Go.
something really
Yes.
quickly? Okay.
Go for it.
Can I just request that everyone in the chat who is feeling like it right now, or even has any kind of beverage at all, can you just grab a beverage and have it ready, if that's okay? Thanks, guys.
You go.
I think Tim's going to strip for us. This is
am.
like live I'm getting. Like he's.
The minute you walked in the joint, boom, boom. Do I need to go? Hold on.
You got your blitzed up zinger
But yeah,
burger
so
ready to go, Ash?
as a
Look,
final
look.
thing to add, so collectively amongst us, so Jared's lost about 80 kilos. Tim, you said you lost about 30. I've lost 35. Ash has lost 60. Lloyd, what were you on, about 30, something like that?
40, yeah.
40. So we're looking at over 200 kilos collectively, and that was by having that treat meal, and to sort of making the right decisions and whatnot. So it's not just the shake, gents. Like we're here, and we're supporting the shake, but it's a little bit more too.
That's it. So after Saturday night, I had too many to drink on Saturday night. Just quietly, anyone in Jerdville was a night to remember. The VOD got deleted. So I'm on the water here. But I'm going to do a little Jack Daniels in this little one right there. So
Yes.
I always find it weird drinking anything but like a coffee or a tea out of a mug. Like I always feel like this doesn't feel right to me.
Water, baby. 1.3 liters of pure H2O,
Jared
baby.
man's got to plug that Scorp Tech, all right? And if they give
Yeah,
him a mug, he drinks
we
out
love
of the
Scorp
mug.
Tech. We love Scorp Tech.
We're not talking about
say,
assets, right?
we-
Not talking about assets.
No, we don't. No chat. There's no more ASICS talk. ASICS talk. No more.
Yeah, fuck
No
Asics.
soup. No soup for you.
Worst
Um,
shoot ever.
You can say it. I'm not here next time. So.
Yeah, nah. All right, we're going to draw a winner, and I'm going to go get a Jack to pour into that tiny little glass. All right, let's go. Let's have a look. Lyndon.
Hey.
Lyndon.
What prize am I giving him?
Ooh, what's that cinnamon one?
The apple's all gone, Betson. The apple's all gone.
So was it a dope combo? Because I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
man.
doing an order.
Yeah, but have more apple per drink than cinnamon. That's how much cinnamon I got left with the apple. What? It's gold. It's gold.
Yeah. Well done. Congratulations.
That was just so not influenced at all. That was
No.
good.
Is he still in the
No.
chat?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Aki, where are you, buddy?
Aki, mate, you gotta speak up. You got a minute.
Got a minute.
Yeah, there he is. Boom.
Oh, it's Lyndon Aki. Is that Aki? Oh,
Yeah,
Aki.
that's
Is that?
Aki.
Oh, that's Aki. Oh, there you go.
Ackland,
Fantastic.
Aki, yeah,
That's it. Fantastic.
Mm.
I didn't know who Aki was. I know Aki. I didn't know who Aki was in like real life. Like much like Mojo, who I only learned his name like a month ago. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so what was that? Was that Ultimate?
I
didn't
still
say
have
it.
him
Yeah,
in
well,
the chat.
this
He
is
popped up in the chat.
Tim's night.
Tim's
I mean,
abusing his
perfect.
power
Here he
for
is.
a
Okay.
year while he can.
he's the one
All
that's going to be fronting Adam McDougall on Monday or Tuesday and say.
We're going to answer another question soon. Tim wants to say something too, so we'll get to that really soon. Before we do that, though, I'm going to put this up here. It could be, I don't know how big this is going to be. Let's have a look. So, the picture's quality is not great either. Chat, sorry. So for those that don't know, you probably got them in your emails last week. Manshake has a proper podcast. We consider proper podcast hosted by ads. So you can check that out on Spotify and all the places that you get your podcasts from. And they also videotape them. So there's probably going to be highlights and snippets. I saw a couple on Insta and maybe Facebook. So
Look at those
check it out.
faces behind him there. Look at them.
I gotta
Yes.
say, like, I listened to this on Monday last week when they released it, and it was like getting punched in the face with inspiration and motivation because, like Adam McDougall, he just knows his shit, and he talks about, like, you know, in the first episode, like why he started the Man Shake. It was like 25 minutes long. It was just fascinating. I kind of knew the story behind it, but it was really good to hear it again. And what I love most about that photo is that Ryan Betson is like a parrot on his shoulder right there. Like,
I mean, am I the good? Like, we've got Lloyd on one side being the angel. He's a little bit higher, and there's me being the devil. I love
That's it. I heard episode 4 is pretty good too, chat. So just stay tuned for that one.
episode 4.
Episode 4 is pretty good one.
Is that the one with Manjerd?
That's one with the real Manjerd. Yes,
the real Manjerd. Yeah,
the real Manjerd.
See, now I thought you would have been episode 2, so I know one of the others. But
I actually,
I don't know whether I
filmed. I was the very first filming, so I filmed first. I'm coming in at 4th drop. I'm coming in at Steve War, so that's fine. Hey, I'll take that.
Kurt, Health Hacker is a different show. So this is the Manshake Podcast Network. It's a bunch of shows now. It's getting crazy.
Yep, that's it. Well, look, look what we started. So look, it's turning into an industry now. Yeah. Anyway,
see, we're the idiots, you know.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. We are. We're the self-starters. We're doing this show and put us on.
We taught Adam what not to do. He looked and went, all right, I want to do everything that isn't this.
That's it.
Yeah.
Tim, do you on the floor or?
Oh yeah, if you want to give it to me, that's fine.
You want to do another topic first, or you want to?
No, we actually, let's do another topic first.
Okay.
You want to close it out? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got something before you close it out though too, so don't be closing out just yet. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, let's read this. Looking for some advice for those who have successfully dropped the booze. Oh, geez, I just pulled a Jack Daniels. What have you found being the hardest part so far? Any tips for starting off? I know I want to give it up. More of a lifestyle change has been ingrained in Australian culture from a young age. Just want to hear other people's experiences, good or bad. Thanks. That's a very good question. That's a very good question.
That's a great question. Because me personally, I haven't been through that. Like, I never have really been a home drinker. You know, I say that while I got to
work it down and smash a couple of 6-packs or something.
I've never been that way. I've always been just purely like a social drinker. So I'm keen to hear the answer to this one. So, boys, had the floor.
I'll just start. I work in a pub. Everyone knows that. I work in a pub, so I'm around it quite often. And it's so funny. You see all the tradies come in every afternoon, and a lot of them are like, a lot of them are like perfectly fit and healthy and everything, but they will drink 20 schooners. Like, it's one of those things where if you're burning a lot, if you're in like a tradie or a brick or something and you're burning a lot, then you can probably have your beer and it's not going to really affect you too much. Like, but I mean, if you're a big dude eating what you shouldn't be eating and drinking too much, then it will affect you because, you know, beer's not great. Like, you'll stack on with beer. What I would suggest is, it's like the treat meals and you know, moderation is key. But if you want to drink, like I have a drink every Saturday night now, and I usually have it I just have it on the rocks, like, you know, make better choices. Like, instead of having your Tui's New, have like a super dry or have like a Burley Big Head. That they're really good beers. There's a lot of low carb, low sugar beers out there now that taste quite nice. Or if you want a spirit, and you want to have like the best spirit, just have a vodka and soda with some fresh lime and you're good to go. Like, seriously, you can still have that stuff. There's alcoholic seltzers out there now that you can have. There's lots of options out there. So, you know, you're still allowed to have your drink. I just wouldn't be smashing, you know, I wouldn't be smashing 12 beers a night. Like, you need to, you're going to get back what you give in. So if you cut down a bit, you're going to see the rewards. You will. But I mean, you can still get pissed and still have fun. Like, hey, that's me.
Yeah, so similar to Jerd, like before my current jobs, I used to work at Dan's. I worked at Dan Murphy's for a couple of years. And honestly, seeing a lot of the same faces every day kind of puts you off booze. When you start to see, you know, those repeat customers and you go, oh. And when you realize the entire industry is about supporting that large drinking, I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. But even then, so like when the weight loss journey, I stepped away from beer, because beer to me seemed like an absolute waste. So I shifted to whiskey, and like, so I have a Jerd recommendation which got me on it, which was the Wild Turkey 101.
Oh yeah,
with no sugar, with the no sugar Coke, and I have been many times munted in this back room, many times, and like the benefit, I have never had a hangover, and I've been fucked up in this room, right? It's because it's the sugar that wrecks you. So that's the other thing. Like it's all about that moderation thing. I know it's a tough thing for people to kick. That's like I know I made my comments before, but that does seem quite dismissive for those that may be having some troubles with it. So I do apologize. But yeah, it is going to be a slow process, and it will be just find replacement, find new things. You know, an example, as I said, like it's still an addictive response, but I love Coke. Coca-Cola was my shit, and I would drink liters of that fucking thing a day. So now I've substituted it with Coke Zero, and I only have 1 can a day with dinner. And it was just more like, well, I can't get rid of this entirely. I'm not quite there mentally or physically, because there was a physical dependency and a mental dependency. Like, but I'll reduce it and substitute and then reduce, and then who knows where you'll be.
Yeah, much the same like you boys. I was always just a social drinker. It was never one of those things where I'd finish. When I was working night shift, quite often I'd have a can with a couple of boys at the end of the day, but it was never my thing. It was never anything that I've done. So moving to Maryborough, opening up a cafe restaurant, and pretty much losing my whole social life, working weekends, working nights. Alcohol was just something that didn't really didn't affect my weight loss journey, because I just thought I just wasn't doing it. So, yeah.
Tim, you look like a drinker.
No, not at all. I was never a drinker. I was always Deso driver, and I used to see my friends get written off, and I think to myself, holy fuck, what a waste of money. You know, like I'd see them spend hundreds of dollars, and I'd just be like, that's hundreds of dollars you could have spent on something that was, you know,
like, look at the cool shit behind us. That's what
like Betson said though, munted.
But I do have a friend who's fond of a bit of a drink, and he's doing dry July at the moment, but he's thrown himself into his CrossFit. So he's been using that as motivation. You know, when he wants to have a drink, he does, you know, he goes to CrossFit and just works out that frustration. But you can tell that, like, the changes that have happened to him already in just a couple of short weeks doing CrossFit while not drinking is insane. So I could recommend, you know, like, if you're trying to give up booze, at the same time, try throwing yourself into something that's going to keep you occupied, and, you know, going to the gym, doing CrossFit, something that'll keep you from thinking about wanting to have a drink would probably be my best bit of advice.
It's so funny. I had obviously everyone at work, all of my regulars and that know that I've, you know, lost weight and shit. And I hadn't seen a guy, one of the usual tradies, and the biggest, not big, but like a bigger sort of dude. And I hadn't seen him in months, and he come back in one day, and I was just about to say to him something, and he said to me, he said, "Oh, you're looking good, Matt." I said, "Oh, thanks, mate." I said, "Thanks." He said, I said, "How much are you frigging lost?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm down like 25 kilos. I said, "Holy shit." I said, "What have you been doing?" He goes, "Mate, just limited and booze to once a week and cutting out butter. That's it. Booze and butter." Like, holy shit, he looked fabulous. Looks so good. Yeah, it's crazy.
Now that's a drink to make up in the future. A bit of beer,
Butterbeer.
This dude's living the sweet Harry Potter life.
That's it. Butterbeer.
Oh dear.
There you go. Yeah. So,
sorry, go on.
No, have we all chatted about that? Are we all?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think for this one, it is a bit of a tough topic, because none of us have really had that dependency.
Had to sacrifice it. Yeah.
We're not Beezy. We're not Beezy. Come on. Beezy, what do you say? Beezy, what do you say, Beezy? Beezy's lost a shitload of weight. Beezy, what do you say about this? Beezy jokes about it. Beezy's your knockabout Aussie bloke, right? You think he calls himself the Bogan, and he's a Bogan boomer. He calls himself that. But he's like your regular sort of you know, trademark sort of Aussie dude. He'll work and he'll come home and he'll enjoy some beverages. Beezy, have you changed up what you've been doing while losing weight and being on the man shake? If you're still in chat, I'm assuming you're still in chat. Let us know, Beezy. Tag one of us so we can see it too. I think it's one of those. It's
have a serious dependency, and it's tough. It is really tough. And what I love about this post is that this bloke acknowledges the fact that he's got that dependency from when he was young. He's posted up asking for help for people that have a like like for like experience. And for this bloke who posted this up, I really hope that you find the answer that you need from that page. If not, there are places that you can reach out to, but usually it all stems down to breaking that habit and replacing it with something that is constructive.
Not even breaking the habit; it's finding why you need that. Like I said, it's established. It's not just removing the thing; it's finding why. You might. I know this is getting all therapy. You're gonna have to go a couple steps before. You're like, because drinking is the solution that you have chosen consciously, subconsciously for something. It's going to be tough. It's going to be fucking hard, but you need to suss out why. It's the same thing as with us, right? With our journey. Why were we eating the way we were doing? Why are we treating ourselves the way that we were? Once you get to the core of that, it becomes a little bit easier.
Okay, here we go. Beezy says, sorry, Ash. I still have a beer with dinner 5 nights a week and then go loose on a Saturday. Oh, I don't know anything about that, Beezy. If I'm not working the next day, but my weight loss has suffered, but I've also changed my eating habits to more of a maintaining style. Okay. All right. Okay. There you go.
Because he did go through a phase where he was off it. I think more like pretty much all off the beers for quite some time. But then he got into a bit of those boutique beers.
Craft beer. He loves his craft beer. I'll tell you what.
Craft boutique beers, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. No craft beer.
I went over to his place. He had some really interesting flavors there. One that you could basically cut with like a knife and a fork. It was just incredible.
Yeah. Right. That's it. Yeah. Okay, let's do one more. Giveaway, and then we're going to do something for Tim, and then will reply with whatever he's got. Okay, so let's get the comments. How many we've got now? We have got 92 people in. Hey, chat. Well, there's 20 of us that aren't still here, so there you go. Suck eggs.
Suck eggs.
Good suck eggs. All right, let's go.
He's bringing it back.
Suck butts.
Bring it back. Bring it back, everyone. Start saying suck eggs. It's fantastic.
Eggs.
Mitchell Lee.
Mitchell Lee, you got a minute just to throw a comment in there. Let us know you're still here. Otherwise, we're going to have to do a redraw. Everyone's favorite. Redraw.
Jokes on Mitchell for being one of those 20.
Bill Dykoff, I'm still here.
Thanks, Billy boy.
Yeah,
nice. There you go. What are we doing, Uber? We're spinning the wheel again, aren't we?
Spinning the wheel. Yeah.
Special wheel here.
You got to spin it.
Yeah, special wheel here.
See, I did that with no hands last time, so I'm going to try to do that again.
Oh my God.
Too much. Oh,
Boom.
Well done. How crazy has that been tonight?
3 in one night. What are the odds?
Wow.
Craziness.
It was a night.
Amazing.
One night.
Absolute.
Do you remember that?
Craziness.
We actually spun 3 in one night. Like legitimate spins.
Yeah.
And
what are you trying to say? Actually, these aren't legitimate.
No. Of course not. No.
No. That was the night we feared we were going to get cancelled. All right, we're gonna. Lloyd's done something. So we're gonna flick over there. Do you need time to do anything, Lloyd?
Yeah, just get my guitar and.
Oh, get your guitar.
I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do.
No, you don't know what he's gonna do. You don't know.
Now, honestly.
If I lay here,
He's finally gonna play Snow Patrol.
God, no.
You wish. You tell me when to flick over, Lloyd.
Yeah, no worries. Second.
He's got
Mad Dog's going to sell his yacht. He doesn't have a yacht.
He's got 10.
Crappy old Beamer.
Covered in coffee shake.
Mid-shake.
Yeah.
Second.
He's
Don't do the soda water.
If you ever meet him, like he's just so down to. He rocks up in his like what early 2000s Beamer. Like it's just like
if he didn't have a bald head, you'd walk past him. You wouldn't even know. Like you just walk past him if he didn't have a bald head.
Rolling in it, and he's so humble. It's so
you
good.
could a G-Wagon if you wanted to.
Oh, it's beautiful.
All right, ready when you
You
are.
good? All right, I'll go across here. Here we go.
We will remember you. Will you remember us? Let your life pass you by.
weep not memory. Remember all the good times that we had. Let them slip away from the things got bad. Clearly I first saw you smiling in the sun. I wanna feel your warmth on me. I wanna be the one. 'Cause we will remember you. Will you remember us? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for memory.
I don't mean to alarm you, Tim, but I think you're dead.
That's the real reason why you're leaving. You got like butt cancer or something.
Thank you so much. That was really, really nice. But I'm not dead.
No, because Lloyd did I said to Lloyd today, I said, was it today, Lloyd? That was a quick turnaround. It was today, I think. I said, Lloyd, you need to do that Sarah McLachlan song. And I said,
Sarah.
And then he sent me a little snippet, and then I put the images in black and white to it to make it look like a montage. And then it's like, I'll do it live. I said, okay, sweet. So there you go.
Thank you. That was really nice. Thank you so much.
Let's go now, Tim.
He's going to like Kieran 4 and it's like, yeah, I've had a week off. I'm back.
It's a going out of business sale.
I figured it out. I'm all good. Yeah, I'm coming back. So I've written a few words. I don't know if you want to change the screen or not, Jed, or if you want to leave it on this. It's up to you, man.
I can make you bigger if you want.
No, it's all good.
My technological work was done. I put all the money in the montage.
So as you all know, tonight is my last night on the podcast. It is a sad occasion. The last year of being on this podcast has not only allowed me to listen, learn, give advice, and help others on their journey, but it's also allowed me to help myself. It's no secret that when I first joined the Man Shakers community, I wasn't in the best place, and that's an understatement. But this community helped me find a real purpose. It lifted me up and told me that I wasn't alone. Knowing that I wasn't doing this alone gave me the strength to move forward and chase my goals and heal myself. 2 years ago, I was a bitter, angry man. Shut up, Ash. Don't say anything. With a chip on my shoulder with a chip on my shoulder and no hope for the future. Now I'm looking at buying my first home with the woman that I will hopefully marry one day and raising the most beautiful, kind, and smart little boy the world has ever seen. There are so many people here in particular that have been a part of that journey. Bezo, Pexter, Jess Bruce, Tannins, Brock Malone, Vericious, Benny Cox, Zach Roberts, Pika, Drew Oz, Jade Grice, Michael Milne, Dale Smith, Dale Zato, Hamish Coy, Hayden Napo, Pray for Mojo, and so many more that I've probably forgotten, and I hope you don't hate me for that. Whenever things were bad, I could always count on opening Messenger and seeing words of support or encouragement from those people. And to have that level of support is very rare these days, and I count myself extremely lucky. But most importantly, the biggest highlight is getting to know these 4 idiots that I've shared a Monday night with, Jerd, Lloyd, Ryan, and I suppose even you as well, Ash. You guys are the definition of what it is to be a good person. Every one of you takes time out of your day to help others and never expect anything in return. You are all pure class. And you've helped me more than you will ever know. As for me, though, I'm off to chase some dreams, pay off some debt, buy a house, become Twitch partner, and who knows what else. All I want to say is look after yourselves, look out for the blokes around you, encourage others to speak up and speak out. Never be afraid to ask for help. And remember one of my favorite quotes, it ain't weak to speak. Now, everyone in chat, if you raise your drinks, make a toast to this community, this podcast, these wonderful people that we all get to see on a Monday night, and to smashing goals. Cheers.
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 And that's it. That's me out. That's me done. And thank you very much for all the memories.
Fucking end call.
Suck it. Suck eggs.
See, now, Tim, the thing that strikes me the most about you is that you are such a huge advocate for men's mental health. And that is one thing that I personally am sorely going to miss. We give each other heaps, but you are a really good friend. And it's not that we're going to be not chatting every single day on Messenger. That's fine. But I feel that like a lot of people that, are our audience, are going to miss a very important part of Man Talk. And, I want to say, from the rest of these idiots here, thank you for being a part of the opening crew. You know, from episode 1 to the here and now, mate. You've been an inspiration for a lot of people, and thank you so much for that.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Mm.
It's gonna be odd watching you guys on a Monday night, but I it's I don't know. It's exciting, you know. Everyone's gonna think, like when I first wanted to make the announcement, I was like, people are gonna think there's been a falling out, but it's not. It's just simply, you know, sometimes you got to just chase things in life and give it all you can, and if you don't make it, like, you know, if I get to a point where I've bought a house and everything's going great and I decide, you know what, I'd like to start chatting with you guys again, it's
we might be able to squeeze you. We might be able to squeeze you.
There isn't enough hours in the day. That is absolutely the problem.
Need to have auditions again, mate. That's
yeah, that's it. Casting couch.
I wouldn't go that far, Jared. Jesus Christ.
He's a big man. I told you, he's a big man. Is Tim still going to be an ambassador? Yes, of course. He's still going to be doing what he does and still putting out Manshake content and still supporting the community and everything. He's just not going to be here every fortnight on a Monday. You know, like, it's nothing's changing, just that we're not going to see his face here. You're going to see his face everywhere. Believe me, you'll see his face everywhere, including on his Twitch channel more nights a week now. There you go.
And to some might be thinking, he's just leaving the podcast. Well, he is 1/4 of the brainchild of this. Like, he was here from the inception. So it's his.
Well, it was me and Tim. It was me and Tim chatting about it. Like that's what it started. Me and Tim chatted about this before it even became a thing. Me and Tim were going to do something on Twitch about like a weight loss thing, a Manshake thing on Twitch, and then and we chatted and we thought, well, it's probably better off to expand sort of, you know, Twitch is not overly mainstream, probably better off to expand it. And then Manshakes said, well, we can put it on our Facebook. And we're like, well, shit, okay. So, like, yeah, Tim had a lot to do with getting this off the ground. And like you said, Ash, yeah, he's very pivotal part, and it wouldn't be the same without him. So thank you for coming in and giving us your time and giving us your thoughts and your experiences and your stories and laying it all out on the line. And a few episodes got really raw, and it takes a lot of courage to do that. So I thank you on behalf of myself as sort of the showrunner, and as I thank you on behalf of the community as well for being an open book to everyone. So
it has
takes real courage.
It has been my pleasure. Like, as I said, it's been one of the highlights of my life. It's, you know, if I've changed one person's direction in life or helped them get through a situation, then that means the world to me. Absolutely does. That's all I was ever here for, was to change people's, you know, lives and put them in a positive direction and show that, you know, I'm just a normal everyday person and I can make a change and do something positive, then, you know, anyone else can too, you know. That's all I ever wanted.
I can tell you right now, you absolutely have changed someone's life in for the positive, because I know every Monday, every second Monday, I was looking forward to Man Talk to rip into you, mate. You make my days.
Yeah, we will miss that. We'll have to get Lloyd. Lloyd, you'll have to like smack yourself around the face and that before we come in. Next fortnight, just to rev yourself up a little bit. You got to start butting heads with Ash now. See, that's what's going to happen.
Well, why is it with me? Why can't it be like Ryan?
Because
I'm way too fucking weak.
No, because you're like the Ray. You're like the Ray Hadley, Ash. You're like the shock jock. Slamming down tables and shit.
You're calling me Ray Hadley? Oh my god!
I don't know. I'm not going to be able to listen to Chasing Cars again without crying. Oh, Mojo.
I cry when I listen to that song too, because I'm like, why the fuck am I listening to this song? It's terrible.
I love the fact that Tim thought he was getting Snow Patrol.
I was like, oh my god, he's finally going to do it. No, he fucking
no.
fucked me over again.
We'll get horses before you get Snow Patrol, believe.
Horses, Lloyd, like horses.
If you did horses, Lloyd, my girlfriend would probably leave me and try to get with you. Like,
yeah, that's it.
I'm not doing bloody horses. Sorry, guys.
Next fortnight, the very next show after Tim leaves. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sing some Snow Patrol.
Oh yeah, you should do that. Okay, so we got all the soft shit out of the way. Uber, what is on the cards this week, mate? What are we up to?
Actually, nothing at the moment because my stream PC blew up the other day. So
Cool.
I lost my stream PC, a monitor, and my laptop in the space of 2 days.
Huzzah.
And then my kid threw up on me, and my partner got really sick. So it's been excellent.
Perfect.
But no, I've got parts on the way, and hopefully it'll be fixed by Wednesday and be streaming from Thursday onwards. So
All right. Do us a favour, just check your balls in the shower next time you're in there, mate. Just double check, just make never be too careful. I don't know. Betson, what are you up to, mate? Besides doing your macrame there, whatever you're up to.
Oh, so right now I'm currently building a wrestling ring for a miniatures game called Rumble Slam. That's what I'm working on this week because it's fucking lockdown. I got nothing else to do, so I'm just going to paint miniatures. Other than that, so as usual, the PlayStation podcast went up yesterday. We talked about the idea of what if Insomniac Games would release a Spider-Man 2. Would it be a cool little co-op experience? Other than that, The Young and the Wrestlers returns. With the WWE now going back live in front of crowds. Well, let's give it another go. It's been shit for the last couple of months. Let's try again. But we're making the return to that. Other than that, just the same old standard stuff for me, my friend. Same old standard.
Cool. Lloyd.
I'm waiting to hear what Mr. Dan Andrews has to say tomorrow to whether we're going to be opening a cafe this week or not. Well, Victoria, we don't know.
2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
I think it's just too far spread in the region, to be honest. So I think it'll be at least till the weekend. But yeah, who knows? So other than that, I will be just trying to keep myself busy. I'll do a couple of streams this week on Twitch. Like I said earlier, I've got a couple of new things happening.
You're putting so much production value in. If you haven't out there, chat, I know a lot of you out there don't grace the ways of Twitch, but I mean, the amount of effort Lloyd's put in his overlay in that the last few weeks, like it's ridiculous. It's worth going to check it out just for the production value, to be honest. And plus, he's an amazing dude. So if you don't know about Twitch, me, Tim, and Lloyd, as well as Pop C, we're on Twitch. So it's just an app. It's just like a YouTube app. So go check it out. Seriously, he deserves love. Go hit him with a follow, please, because he's putting a lot of effort in. So there you go.
It's a great little community, the Twitch community too. Like there is so many great people.
Yeah.
Also, just quickly, can I apologise to all of the country for fucking it up for everyone? New South Wales has just fucked it up for everyone.
Oh, I'm like, were you the removalist, Tim?
No, but just New South Wales has just fucked it for everyone, and I just want to say I'm sorry. Like, we apologise for our dipshit premier who has no fucking idea what she's doing.
Oh well, is what it is.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do.
Ash, what are you doing, mate?
Well, yeah, like, I mean, weigh-ins on Wednesday. I'm one of those essential type workers where I can work from home. Yip-de-do. I would have loved a couple of weeks off. I know I know I shouldn't make light of it because there's a lot of people struggling out there, finances and all that kind of stuff. But I've been essential ever since COVID first hit, and my job has gotten infinity times harder. And I'm so sick to shit of this bloody lockdown and constantly having dramas from it. So pull your shit together, everybody. Stay indoors and just get this fucking thing over. Get vaccinated.
I'm fully vaccinated and I'm stuck in my fucking house too. Like, fix this shit.
You should be strutting around like you got a force field around you.
I should be able to walk outside.
Hey, did you just see what's happening in the UK? They're having a Freedom Day soon where everyone who's vaccinated doesn't have to follow social distancing.
No, the UK's done. They're out of restrictions tomorrow.
They're opening up, but they're actually having a day. Like there's a day where from that point on, anyone who is vaccinated doesn't have to wear a mask, doesn't have to stick to social distancing rules, anything like that. And the people that aren't vaccinated have to. Like
that's exciting. There's a wrestling pay-per-view on today with like 20,000 people in a venue, like if not more. Like I would love to return to that, and I could.
I've got a few in my community that are from the UK, and they said I've got one of my mods is quite young. He's been vaccinated. He's fully vaccinated. He also has had to quarantine like 5 times and had 6 tests over the last year. But he said a lot of them now are vaccinated, and the UK is just over it. To be perfectly honest, they're just like, we're opening up and we're just doing it. Like they're just over it. Like they've been in full lockdown for like a year and a half, so they're just over it now.
50% of their population is vaccinated fully, and 70% has had their first jab, so they can do it.
That's a whole bunch of Pfizer coming to the country, and
no, there's a whole bunch of Pfizer coming to New South Wales, Ash. Whole different side topic, by the way.
Anyway,
Judd, what are you doing this week?
No, I haven't finished yet. God. Wednesday is weigh-in, so that's happening. I don't have to make daily videos, which is mad, but the Eels are playing on my Thursday night live stream slot. So I'm half considering doing like a commentary live stream because I always have fun doing that. So I'm putting it out there to anyone who watches my Thursday night lives. Did you want to do like a bit of an Eels commentary thing? Tim, do you want to join me?
When is it?
Together? Thursday night?
No, I'll be streaming that night. Sorry, dude.
That's fair enough. You got to do yeah, other than that, just my week is going to progress as normal and full lockdown and everything like that. I just want to remind everyone on the Man Shakers page, please, #Man Talk. If you want us to bring up a topic here, Man Talk. And if you are having your shake in like a really cool place, like Joe, we got a picture in the thing. If you can bring that up right towards the end, like if you're having a shake in a really kind of cool, out there kind of spot, put it up there. #Man Talk, because we'd love to show them. I think that we should introduce that as like to the end, cool shaker places.
Also, are we hitting the high seas again this week?
Yeah, man, I'd love to play. Thieves.
We'll stream it on Lloyd's channel. We'll play some Sea of Thieves and we'll stream it over Delicates.
Yeah, I'm keen.
What are you guys doing after?
I have a pay-per-view to watch after this.
True.
I'm going to go build Lego.
And I'm a wrestler.
Because I'm a grown-up.
Yeah. Get you, Judd, man.
That's what Ash was talking about. Bang.
Yeah.
So if you got
that's so cool.
How cool is that?
That is an elaborate flight simulator setup. Wait, Judd, pick up your game.
What am I doing? Oh, Jesus. I'll chat to my friends at Logi. What am I doing? Actually, after this, I am playing Formula One 2021, brand new game that came out 3 days ago. I'm actually playing with my Logitech wheel. Chaos is going to ensue. I'm a terrible race car driver, but I'm going to give it a shot. So I've got the the paddle shifters.
Mario Kart on the weekend, Judd. You are a terrible driver.
That Mario Kart, that Mario Kart is bullshit. That's the most bullshit jammy game ever.
It is
There's
not.
everyone that sucks at Mario Kart.
Trash at it.
It's terrible. It's so you can go from like third to last in the space of about 20
rubber
seconds.
banding is
it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Nah.
Anyway,
you just got to get good.
I'm streaming every night this week as usual. I'm doing Formula One after this, and I'm giving away a few games this week too. So pop on in. I'm giving away Claire de Lune, and I'm giving away something else. So come on in. I am thinking about bringing back Weight Loss Wednesdays when I used to chat about weight loss and all things man shake. So that may get a run. If not this Wednesday, definitely next Wednesday. Other than that, usual thing, chaffs on Saturday night with slight drinking, not too much drinking this week. I don't like having to delete VODs. Anywho, in moderation, chat, in moderation. That's it. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and we're going to go out. Lloyd, you got the guitar handy or not?
It's over. That was my one song for the night.
Fuck's sake. All right. I was going to play Tim's tune again. I'll play the proper one on the way out. All right. Here we go, chat. See you in 2 weeks. Say goodbye to Tim.
Timmy.
You'll see Tim around. Tag him on his socials. Tag him on the Man Shakers. He'll be around. Don't worry about that. Okay, we're going to go over here. I'm going to play this thing.
Good riddance.
Get the fuck out of here!
We will remember you. Will you remember us? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for a memory. We will remember you. Will you remember us? Don't let your